Whoop, whoop, what's up, Bearcats? We're here, we're hanging, we're chilling. It's a late edition of HMG After Dark. We're doing a replay of AEW All In Texas, pal. Yeet, yeet. However, since it went for I think, 5 hours? Yeah, we're going to do a 1.5 times speed watch long because I'm not sitting here for 5 hours watching this. I don't think you guys want to either, pal. So let's go ahead and get her started. Whoop, whoop. All right, we're watching this on the usual places at 1.5 times speed. Let's get it. Whoop, whoop. Counting down in 3, 2, 1, play. When there is something real, you can feel it. Destiny realized. After all, you my pride. But one day, under the Texas sun. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Oh, when did Tony Storm dress up as Carmen Sandiego? I must have missed that. Or is that on Collision? Or did I completely blank out on something? Oh yeah, no, I do remember that. Yeah, I was tripping that night, I think. Whoop, whoop. Hey, what's up, Lab Rat? Good to see you again, pal. Whoop, whoop. Hope all's well with you, pal. Hey, what's up, Sonny? Good to see you, pal. Whoop, whoop. Hope you had a good Saturday, pal. Yeah, so give you guys a heads up. We're doing it at 1.5 times speed tonight because, yeah, this show went way too long, and we don't got all night. We don't got all night. All right, we'll say the setup looks good. This looks like a good setup for them. So they got a packed house. Nice. Yeah, unfortunately, you can't. Yeah, I caught a few results too. Unfortunately, you can't really go through social media without catching some of the results. Yeah, which kind of sucks. Because wait, they had LA Knight go over? Okay, that's. And then I went back and saw that and read that. It's like, oh yeah, they probably called an audible there. And to be fair, though, even if Seth wasn't really hurt, he could have ate the loss. And then his crew comes out and lays out LA Knight at the end of it. Yep, that was my first thought when I saw it. Oh, it's like, yeah, easy out. I can lose to this guy. Doesn't matter because I'm welcome to get the belt tonight. Yeah, that would make a lot of sense. Hey, what's up, J Hell? Whoop whoop. Good to see you, man. Hope all is well with you. Whoop whoop. It's going good here, man. Just catching up with All In. The opening match, the Trios Championships, the Ops defending against Shibata. Defending against. Hang on. Yeah, the Ops defending against Castanoli, Wheeler Yuta, and Gabe Kidd. I'm tripping. I'm sorry. Goes to Samoa Joe. Makes a real Yuta. Yuta, the immediate tempo. Joe spent a lot of time with John Moxley, members of the Death Riders, working on his grappling ability, submission avoidance as well. And the optics look good here for AEW, and good for them. Like, I'm glad they had a successful show, it looks like. Dude, for real, he could be the caveman and Joe and Mac, pal. Whoop whoop. Or do a Geico commercial, pal. Whoop whoop. Still out of action. He made his return to Anarchy in the arena match, taking out Claudio Castagnoli, courtesy of a golf club, but shared a very cold look with Samoa Joe. Joe was happy to see Hook, but Hook did not seem to return to sentiment. Put out the welcome match, certainly. Oh, Joe not concerned about that right now, though. After the victory last Wednesday, certainly Joe's going to feel confident. Something to Joe like that. He's got one of the best champs in all of AEW. Not sure really good had any say about it. And Samoa Joe, as he staggers a young member of the Death Riders head. His first legal action of the match. Sean of meat. Like meat here in Texas, from what I understand. So they know a thing or two about that. Not too far from the stockyards here at DFW. Tom's with Yuta in his rip. Yuta finds himself inverted. Delayed vertical suplex by Hobbs. If you kind of look at it, the team of the Ops as they stand is kind of a. Like, that would actually be a pretty good trios, in a shoot, or if this in a kayfabe context, that would actually be a good trios team. You got the smaller athletic guy, you got the larger powerhouse guy, and you got the other guy who's kind of a hybrid. To say to his credit, has been toughened up by the hard lessons from John Moxley, being a world champion, from Claudio Castagnoli, from Gabe Kidd, even from the Bastard Pack as well. I agree. That's some tough guys to learn. Though I think in Shibata's case, he's more of a. He's what I see from him. He seems more like a striker, like a faster striker, but still got the speed and agility. And now these two pick up right where they left off the previous guy. He was being uppercut for Castagnoli as good as anyone. Right. Look at that there. They're just eating each other's here, being uppercut, coming back for more. Castagnoli has the height advantage on Shibata, able to get hit with the deep. So really, wide with the move. Shibata may have the advantage. Oh, you're good. You're good, man. This is the very beginning of All In that we're watching here. the first match. As far as the Saturday night's main event went, I'll say from what I saw from that, I actually really liked the Gunther Goldberg match. That might have been probably one of Goldberg's best matches, if not his best match he ever had ever. And good on Goldberg for selling for Gunther and putting him over on the way out.
Mental hospital, from what I understand in England, seeing someone drink their own urine, so that might have an effect on your brain. What did I do? This is for an interview with Argent City. Research channel. Into the jog, big kid.
It's been a decent match so far.
Losses, opening out all in, rolling back or kick. Oh, nose of Justin Murray flattened into the mat. This big, Bruce and strong man just throwing their bodies at each other, their heads. And... Now, in here,
get the gear, pal. Whoop, whoop.
You find your favorite AEW stars and official AEW merchandise by on the Death Riders and Chicken King. Third in singles wins with 88 in his career. That for numbers. A lot of great singles matches you get from behind. Check on his feet. Wrong thing to do. Hans maybe made a big mistake by turning his attention, but then maybe not. No, unit intervenes. Trying to irascible powerhouse hopes. Take it down now. This kid. He's a man. Kid. We're seeing the contact from Powerhouse Hospital. So, some power there for Claudio Castagnoli. The uppercut, very nearly go in. How high he put Powerhouse Hobbs in the air. Bobby now saying, up you to.
Put it on Facebook. Let them know we live. Whoop, whoop.
Watch this. Claudio very nearly on parallel. Maybe a Tuesday device situation here. How did Castagnoli was going to allow that to get to 3? Well, that was brand new. Never seen that before. That was amazing for a powerhouse. Now you find himself isolated by the odds. Joe getting it off the snapmare center of the ring. Okay. Material Shibata the cover. Nearly there to break it up. Great opening match. I tell you, Ops looking great. They have come back many, many times. That's Hobbs trying to drag Claudio Castagnoli to the floor. Castagnoli. Hobbs filling it out. That's Kate Kidd. Looking for the tag. Oh, wait a second. Wasn't much of a swing, but boy, it had an impact. Right now, we're going to have a 2-on-2 here. On the outside, Castagnoli will be more likely of the two to get back in the ring. But wait a second. Let's share battles cover here. German suplex. You share battles for the Ring of Honor Pure Championship in the past. Absolutely. That's a very familiar. Already ate a jaw to the right for the jaw. Sheer complete buster. Experience Shibata. He's taken so much punishment the last few days. After the punishment he took Thursday that we discussed, and it's mentally. You mentioned that the head injury that very nearly ended Katsuyori Shibata's career. He's not lost on Kate Kidd, that it came from a headbutt. Very similar to that. Okay, Kid. That's very willing. Do whatever it takes to win. No production. Uh-oh. Here he comes. Slugfest going on. Like I mentioned earlier, 2 men who've known each other since 1906. This is Kate Kidd. Samoa Joe. Hammer. Castagnoli intervenes. That's at one point. Castagnoli took out Hobbs on the outside to now he's and now has allowed him to get the advantage back in the favor of the Death Riders. As That's the only going out the blaze to Wheeler Unit. Maybe think of that fastball special way used. That assisted splash. Exactly right, Excalibur. Way up there. Oh, stop. I'm steaming in. Smashes it home. The only game kid. Go say so. With Hans Shabbat. No, that's in the wrong place.
All right, not a bad opener. Not a bad opener, pal. Whoop, whoop. Hey, yo, Mr. No Monikers needed in the house. The two-time, bada bing, bada boom, bada, bada bang. HMG Pick'em Challenge World Champion. Whoop, whoop. Let's talk about it, pal. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Whoop, whoop. All right, injury angle for Joe, pal. Does he need to leave to go film some more Twisted Metal, pal? Yeah. Yeah, how'd that go? I ended up forgetting to enter it.
He's okay in the sense that he's still conscious, I think. He hasn't moved, so I think he's aware of some of the damage.
Uh-oh, I guess that craziness didn't work in your favor, it sounds like.
This is, like I said, not waiting on to begin a broadcast.
Looks like the bottom rope is broken. Or has got loose, or got knocked loose.
He's concerned as well. Well, you know, Joe's a veteran. He's been through many wars. He's done a lot of good for pro wrestling. And the good news, he's still a champion. That's the good news. The bad news is what you're actually on your screen right now. A champion now, certainly, but as we saw with Adam Cole, very realities, professional wrestling. I wonder how much longer that will remain the case. I thought certainly with Samoa Joe. He's been for a long time, and if anybody is as resilient here in this job, certainly Samoa Joe. Yeah, we honestly wishing Samoa Joe all the best as tense moments to begin our night here tonight with fans.
Yeah, which I'm sure they're doing right now. I guess the cameras are on the announce table. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people got through all. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people had their bets thrown off with the audible getting called of LA Knight going over on Seth because it looks like Seth's legit hurt. It looks like he's actually hurt. Yeah, that was one I was kind of tough deciding on because, like, man, that's one that was one that either guy could have still could had upward character trajectory whether they won or lost. Yeah, hasn't he had like knee issues before? Oof, that's oof. Yeah, if he has to take time off for like surgery and rehab, what are they going to do with the angle? Oh. Yeah, and just ask Rey Mysterio about knee injuries. But yeah, that's bad. Yeah, those knees, man. Oh, yeah, that's bad. Yeah. Hopefully it's not out too long, and it's something it's an easy fix, or he might get lucky and just need rehab. Who knows? But yeah, if you injure something once, the chances of getting injured again and being a serious injury are still pretty high. Yeah, and then Adam Cole's news. Ooh, man, that sucks. That's why you got to work smarter. You can't be taking these, insane, ridiculous, high risk bumps. And Adam Cole's kind of, and ironically, like I think his last serious injury he got was when he hopped off the stage onto the floor and landed wrong on his ankle and messed that up. Something simple like that. Like, why would you go high risk? Yeah, I read about that, man. I mean, at least no one was home when it happened. I like this psychology. I really like this psychology here of MJF going for the pin as quickly as possible. Because the thing is whoever gets the first pinfall wins. So obviously MJF would want to try to win this as quickly as possible to make sure that nobody else gets in. But now he's kind of throwing that away with these, taunts and playing to the crowd. One thing I thought was really cool about the night earlier was during when they did Goldberg's entrance, it was old school Doug Dillinger who knocked on Goldberg's door. And as he's walking out, he's got his son on one side of him and Ernest the Cat Miller on the other side. I'm like, all right, this is already cool. Yeah, I do agree with you on that. Yeah, it's find a spot for him in the company, put him on commentary, make him an agent, do something with him, give him a job, keep him employed. But yeah, I think his time in the ring should be done at this point. Yeah, for real, I agree. Like that dude's been through a lot of injuries as well. Hoping they get the opportunity to get into this match on this stage. Not only are the intervals unpredictable, but the entrance into the match is random as a clock ticking down after Ricochet actually realized it. Give me Bandito, pal. Yeah, I saw that too. Which that could be one of the things where it's like, okay, we're like her release might have been kind of or her getting released as a talent could have been a thing to be like, you know, hey, you want to work as an agent? Okay. Yeah, I forgot. I think it might have been this week. Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know. I want to say it was this week.
Get off your back, Max! You cannot tell his biggest rivals, Ricochet and MVP. Get off your back! He has to look in the eye of his side. Get off your back! There you go, that's it. Get off your back! Strategy here. Ricochet going,
Okay, yeah, it was this week. And she actually responded to that and answered it. Here's her exact quote. It helps you understand the TV part of wrestling, which is what WWE is. And so I was doing that. A couple of my friends got the okay, because I mean, technically, I'm still under contract with them to help out with some stuff in the ring. It happened to me on a Tuesday. I happened to sit on a headset. That's it. That's literally all that happened, guys. I happen to be working at NXT with some friends. I'll probably have to tell the same story 400 times. It's not that I'm still with WWE from the time you release. I have 90 days that I'm still with the company. That's everyone across the board.
One of the greatest Ring of Honor World Championship matches in the history of the title. Bandito now.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, I think that's, yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Dude, MVP is always great on commentary. I enjoy hearing him too. Like I could see him being like when it comes to at least when it comes to commentary, a modern day Jerry the King Lawler, but like in the best ways possible. Hey, what's up? It's Cold Blooded. Good to see you, pal. Whoop whoop. That's a good question. Yes, so, yes. So yeah, somebody out. Yes, somebody saw Shayna with the headsets on, lead to the dirt sheets. All of a sudden, oh, she's now an agent. No, I gotta clear. No, why do I have to clear this up?
Mystico with a full throated support of this big crowd here in Arlington, Texas, and now payback some humiliation.
I thought it was actually a pretty decent match. I actually thought it might have been one of Goldberg's best matches he ever had. I did happen to catch that spoiler too, Todd. And it's not a bad one though. I mean, right place for it. Like this is AEW's WrestleMania, perfect spot for him to make his return. Or I should say, a triumphant return. Oh, is it that bad, Cold-Blooded? Is it really that bad? Damn. I caught a few, like maybe a clip or two. Not really a whole lot.
Strategy. Either way, the strategy of Takeshita and Alexander. Whatever Bandito had, that's been from the championship match.
Oh, nice. Good for him.
Identified as the weak link by the Don Callis family. Now Alexander. Series ends up That's 24 hours after that. Tremendous battle of Bandito to the beat flight and taking advantage for the Callis family.
Man, Dustin Rhodes is the guy who deserves his flowers, pal. Whoop, whoop. I really believe that Dustin Rhodes, he should have been world champion as the OG Gold Dust. I don't know. Apparently, he gets a lot of views on social media. Like his stuff gets he's got millions of views. So he's trying to tap into that audience, I'm guessing.
His tenure in this match. Yes, sir. He has won a trios championship at All In before. Could he repeat? Oh, he had the ball. Say you choose. Guys, right to the occasion. Ricochet went for the roundhouse. Bones ducked it. Connected with the boot to the jaw and boom. Bones striking down Ricochet. Well, he has a talented kid, man. He's the five-tool blade. He's got it. He's got it. Flat chosen one. Rule 3 to be right now. Briscoe has vowed to win this match. For his like brother Jay, for his family. And to take back the AEW World title. But first of all, Briscoe walks into that waiting back elbow and Bowens. Big combination there. The Bowens. Alexander and Takeshita returning to the ring. Oh, man, what do? We're talking about this dominant team of Alexander. I'll show you right there. Yeah. I'm going to decide if it comes down between Alexander and Takeshita. Who wins it for the family? Who becomes the number one contender for the AEW World Championship? That's the question. Interesting question indeed. Oh, wow. Ricochet trying to keep the eyes in the back of his head.
Jelly roll at SummerSlam, pal. Whoop, whoop. I think it's Excalibur, Nigel, and Tony. Unless Tony switched out for Taz, because Tony was on there earlier and I missed it. Yeah, 2 nights of Cardi B. Fuck. She's hosting both nights of SummerSlam.
Now here he is. But here's an opportunity. The chance for title is another man. Heads down to the ring. Brody King takes the kitchen. Gets to get another big one to put with. See, you touch Brody King around like that. Brody King on the high. But Josh Alexander, Kanosuke Kingston is sitting on him as soon as he enters the ring. Oh, Brody, one big guy impervious to pain, one big guy that can slide out of it. Look at this. Brody King, who lives by the words, life is hard, be harder. Still going. His toughness here, taking on 2 members of the Don Callis family. Bandito, who has been his partner on occasion, coming in to help out here. No miscommunication on that one. It's really there's tremendous chemistry between Brody King and Bandito. And resuming that chemistry here tonight, you can see the Gauntlet fans, but there can only be one winner. Sammy Leach, who says I'm playing a factory beef.
Yeah, still. It's still pretty bad. It could be worse, but it's still bad. Whoop, whoop.
See how good that's one of the most hotly anticipated matches of the year. Full of surprises, and I never know exactly who's going to come up next. What's going to surprise anyone? Oh, wow, look at this. That's 300 pounds of weight to come on. Oh, he can't just throw a cannonballs to 3 of the 4 corners. Well, you can't. Okay, realizing the last possible moment, but wow, I let that save. Ricochet goes kind of like, yeah, that was, I think that would have been the match. Again, the cohesion. But is Brody King going to allow Bandito to try the pinfall if he gets it? Beautiful frog splash there, Bandito.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of good stuff about this show. Like, I did not hear anything bad about it other than how long it went, and actually was a pretty good show. And I really think Tony, I think Tony's kind of starting to figure it out. Like, he's realizing he is getting backed into a corner for real, and he's fighting back. Hey, what's up, Final Boss? Whoop, whoop. Well, we are watching at 1.5 times speed. So it's not going to take too long to get through. Hopefully not too long to get through. Yeah, I think Tony realized he was in for a fight this weekend. He wanted to make sure his show was the most talked about. And good for him. He's like learning on the job. He's learning on the fly. And it's like he's starting to finally get it. He's got a long way to go, but he's, you know, at the point of realizing, okay, there's some shit I got to learn here.
The outside of, wait a second, what we got here? Oh, look at that. I think it's gone. He's been talking lift. Oh, control the other. Just drop two shots in the massive super block. Back to Anthony offered their services to Ricochet, gladly accepted. Juice. This one yet.
Yeah, to be fair, so far the only good stuff I've seen in this first gauntlet match was like the first part when MJF tried to get a quick roll-up pins. Yeah, like I think that's actually like, yeah, I agree with you, Todd. They're lighting a fire under AEW's ass. And they're making them actually like, oh, I get serious about competing. Because at this point, I kind of feel like they're now fighting for their lives. You don't want to ever make somebody feel like they're fighting for their life, because that's when they get the most dangerous. Yes, sir. We are watching the men's one right now. And I got the women's one coming up later.
Spent the early part of their careers in DDT Pro Wrestling. Ibushi. It's a catch up now. Brody King absorbing all that contact. Versus Ibushi into the rope. That's what you're doing, man. That's what's here. Back to a
Yep, I saw that. I heard about that too, Todd. Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Beast Mordos, pal. Damn him. Tell us how you really feel, pal. Yeah, here's one thing I've noticed that it's making me rethink that AEW is taking this seriously and trying to make some changes. They changed up their pay-per-view schedule. Like normally All Out would be like a week or two from this. It's like in September, I want to say. So at least they're like spacing their events out a little bit better. Yeah, Mr. Monet, whoop whoop. Yeah, they might have stepped in. Possible.
Who might be coming out next? Yeah, I remember last year we had to wonder who was coming out next. It was you. It was me indeed. What about Glacier? It was in the very first ever casino. But still very nearly put out minutes ago. Mostly at 1,200 odds from what I understand. Rich was looking for Vertigo, but he left his head exposed.
Yep, it's like yeah, let's let your WrestleMania breathe before you go to your next big show.
Needs to take another shot, he feels. He's lining up Ricochet for the 20. Let's go to catch up. Armstrong in from behind the net.
Chief Beast Officer, pal.
Shots, all these spots. Bandera goes up. It's going to take a lot to think about, but at this point in the game, how much do these competitors have left? They're all extremely well conditioned, literally elite athletes, but how much grind, how much wear and tear? What do they? Swing and a miss, runner. Taking MJF off his feet. Again, MJF smartly rolls out of the ring, knowing there's only one guy in the ring right now. Are we going to see somebody else join him here? Yes, we are, Nigel. The commentators first.
Dude, hearing that makes me wonder if that was a reb on Jeff Hardy.
Let's go. Let's hear the best wrestler on live. Let's go. Let's hear the best wrestler on live. Let's go. You're the best wrestler on live. Let's go. You're the best wrestler on live. George Costanza said it's not a lie. If you believe it. But wait a second, Paul's cancer. But even into the ring, there's a lot of strong since cancer.
Gotta get your shit in, pal.
These two men long time friends outside the ring, long time adversaries inside the ring. And now.
Yeah, Lil Nate's the only one who's dedicated, pal.
His Light Brothers finishing maneuver.
All right, MJF's the winner. He's the #1 contender, pal. Which is a little bit of a giveaway of the main event. Whoop, whoop. It just felt like, yeah, this match, I do agree with you. This match was not that great. The finish was correct. The finish was good. It was just like, okay, it's more like, let's get, how many guys can we get on this show to get him a paycheck? You know, or get him a spot on the show. We're going to part 2. And going to 1.5 times speed. Let's go.
So we are officially done with the Outrunners. And like I said earlier this week, FTR will be watching
good for them.
Championship match up close and in person. But one caveat, breaking news, FTR, they will be the special guest commentators for the Tag Team Championship match. So, to the champions, Hurt Syndicate,
Very nice.
the Christian Cage, and the Ring of Honor World Television Champion, Nick Wayne, FTR says they hope that everyone just has a good time. Top guys out. Well, apparently we're going to need a larger desk because FTR.
It's all good, pal.
For the AEW World Tag Team Championship 3-way match later on tonight. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be here to protect you, so I'm leaving you a table.
Oh, okay, cool.
Moving on, coming up next. All 4 men vying for the now vacant TNT Championship. Tonight, all in Texas, a new TNT champion will be crowned. 4 great athletes will meet, and 1 man will leave Arlington with the title around his waist.
From everything I've seen so far tonight, it seemed like everybody was like motivated, and they came out like everybody came out guns blazing tonight.
One-third of the 6-man championship. Dustin is a legend of wrestling and still has never won any title in AEW, with the TNT title awaiting him anytime. Tonight, 1 man will leave Arlington as the new TNT champion.
Give me Adam Cole, pal. Yeah, I think he knows. I think he's kind of realizing he might be done. Howard, just because, you know, if your time in the ring is over, that doesn't mean there's not a spot in the business for you, pal.
Suspended for now, we will get a new TNT champion shortly. It's really hard to put this into words, but I wanted to come out here and talk to you all. Very sorry that I let everybody down at the game tonight. It's going on at the moment that not only will not allow me to defend this championship tonight, but I am going to be gone for a while. I think about talking about retiring because I am not in the right headspace, but I wanted to have this opportunity to come out and talk to you all. If this is indeed goodbye, because you're the best damn wrestling fans in the world.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, I never personally disliked him. It's just, it wasn't so much the short. It was also like, he was kind of just, there were times where it seemed like he was really out of shape and just like not believable. Like right now, he looks pretty good.
Since I was 9 years old, I've always dreamed a wrestler all I ever wanted to do, and all of you made that dream come true for me. You supported me across multiple promotions all over the world. You have no idea how much that means to me. With my highest moments and recently my lowest moments, all of you have been so supportive every step of the way. And damn it, I will love you forever. Thank you so much. I don't want to take up any more. We have the best wrestling pay-per-view you've ever seen happening right now. We're gonna have a new TNT champion tonight. Continue to watch AEW. Does. From me, honestly, from everybody at AEW, thank you for making AEW what it is. Thank you for making AEW so special. And thank you all so much for changing my life. I love you always.
Oof. And to give you a heads up, Final Boss, I have not seen any of this. I caught a few of the results, but I have not seen the show yet.
News to deliver, but I'm wishing all the best in his recovery. We most certainly hope that this is not a goodbye. Just see you later.
Yeah, like I think what is it, Matthew? I can't remember if it's Matthew or Nicholas. One of them is 40. Now, if they were to do something where they try to do Young Buck stuff, but they like they try to, like, for example, they try to go for a super kick party and all of a sudden their hips go out and they take a back bump. Okay, that would be funny. Because that would actually be in the vein of the Young Bucks characters.
As you mentioned, former TMZ champion, the man has been both defeated to win that title now with a chance to reclaim the circumstances that Daniel Garcia wished for. But in this sport, you cannot take opportunities like this for granted.
Give me Sammy Guevara, pal.
those two other opponents for the TNT championship. And they wrestled last night as well. Super hard of honor. That's what you call just being gamers and nothing else. Wanting to win a title, there's a hug. They know they'll probably have to do battle before this is over.
Yeah, it seems much more. Their characters seem a lot more natural and organic now, and more real. All right, while we're doing Daniel Garcia, then I'm gonna grab some more sodas. Be right back. Whoop whoop. I'm sorry, Kyle Fletcher. My bad. Whoop whoop. You know, and the Protostar, that's actually one of the better monikers I've seen thrown out there, and one that makes sense, especially when when I think Don Callis and Kyle Fletcher have explained that it's like it came from the scientific definition of what a Protostar is.
Flat knee there for Dustin Rhodes. Sammy Guevara standing was all press. Kyle Fletcher.
Oh, that's right. He wasn't that. Oh, interesting. Yeah, he wasn't there tonight.
Right now, Garcia and Guevara push the pace here for quick pinball attempts.
Yeah, according to the Oxford Language Dictionary, this is the definition of a protostar: a contracting mass of gas which represents an early stage in the formation of a star before nucleosynthesis has begun. Yeah, I'm sure he did. I'm looking forward to seeing it and hearing it. I mean, a dude beat cancer and came back to call, his company's WrestleMania. He needs a younger guy, pal. Whoop, whoop.
This one coming seemingly out of thin air. You know, might just be the one, they say. When God closes the door, he opens the window.
Gas Cloud Fletcher.
The match has to be won inside the ring. The Spanish fly. Garcia crashes and burns, but Guevara not fair.
Here's the thing with Don Callis. He's smart. He knows how to psychologically work the crowd. He's brilliant with that.
Entrance to this match, new track by his friends Hot Mulligan. He has the grit, the heart, the tenacity to fight through it all. But can he?
No, they do not.
But this is going to get it. Here's a game.
Yes, you ever hear this Don Callis story before?
2,800 plus matches, 5 different decades he's wrestled. Over and over again.
Where it was like 97, I think like 97, 98. Rick Martel was supposed to come back to the WWF. Him and Don Callis are going to be a tag team called the Supermodels. Rick Martel ended up signing with WCW instead.
That was tremendous. I have to think, my fellas, we talk about it. This really is Carl Fletcher's match to lose. And he's got to feel in a sense of he prepared for his one-on-one contest.
Yep, only care about sequence. It's a like, and they try to talk about it and sound smart about it. Oh yeah, the Jackal was a great character. The Jackal, I thought it was a fantastic character. Hey, what's up, Sergio? Whoop whoop. I mean, AEW's having a good show tonight, and I'm happy for him. You know, I care about the business as a whole. I want everybody to be doing good. Yeah, I do. I never got a chance to see any of his Cyrus stuff, but I heard it was good. Get me Cyrus the Virus, pal. Whoop whoop.
Dustin Rhodes talked about his knee injuries, and he's trying to work out some kinks. While these three men are superplex into 2 for 1. Get a pin, Danny. Get a pin. Garcia covers, but Guevara able to kick out. Awkward looking cover from Garcia, and I dare say that Garcia injured himself slightly. Just watch here, all 3 men land. Look for the hips, for the legs. Ooh, clattering.
I mean, well, yeah. So what? You know, kind of watch whatever's on.
Back to his feet with Garcia. Seen Austin Granite punches to the back of the neck. Got it. We've seen Garcia use this big series of punches. He controlled Danny. I gotta say, Garcia's got a lot of life in this match. I think it's because he realized he's got a second chance now. Absolutely, Tony. After losing last week on Collision, didn't think he had a shot at the TNT title. Excalibur's got a shot here tonight. Get it? Certainly does. But so does the natural Dustin Rhodes a chance to claim the TNT champions for the first time. Smart veteran waiting in the wings. Hit the spot. Fletcher. Trying to take it. Oh, Dustin.
Yep, exactly. Then we won't have always everybody getting injured, him being out all the time, and we'll have better matches, better shows, and just a overall healthier business.
Setting up Fletcher. Dustin with Fletcher in the ropes.
Like seriously, how many people are out injured right now between AEW and WWE?
Well, Danny wants to do it. Is that it? No, they're turning you back like that. Delivers a natural kick of his own. Give me the first shot.
Yeah, exactly. It isn't. Yeah, Seth Rollins just went down tonight. Exactly. It needs to be fixed. Like Jerome said. We need to go back to that. I personally have not been a fan of his creative and his need to put himself over constantly. But other than that, I don't really have that much of a problem with him. Yeah, as long as they're trying to appeal to Meltzer, they're not going to be safe.
Twisting to his shoulder to take the pressure off of the hips. The update delivered by Sam. And now, Guevara. Here's looking.
Yeah, exactly. Keep it simple, stupid. Remember, one thing I was taught during training and in the business was if you feel like you're going too slow, then slow down.
Just might be my only shot. Garcia, too. Dustin got bumped in the head hard that time. Sammy and Dustin, their heads clattered, and now Sammy, for suplex of his own, stringing them together here.
Yep, or have the audacity to call him out or anything.
You feel this thing's starting to break down now? Is anybody's match at this point? Feels like they're right for the tickets now.
Nah, I don't think we'll be able to do that. Don't really have the resources. Plus, at the same time, it's like it employs a lot of people. And plus, if it were to go, where would the business go? Yeah, for real. Too many people listen to him and take him seriously. That is a big problem. That's what makes Meltzer dangerous, is that there's too many people who take him seriously and listen to him. Like the absolute delusional rants he's been on these last 48 hours are just batshit insane. In my opinion.
Knees of Dustin have been punished, Tony, and nobody on the outside. Everybody's down. The midsection of the ring, so difficult to breathe in this position. They're in match of 24 hours. It's amazing. You know he's laboring. Oh, wait, Dustin.
New champ, Dustin Rhodes, pal. Woo woo. Hey, congrats to him. Much deserved. Like if you talk about somebody who deserves something, Dustin Rhodes deserves it all. Unfortunately, I cannot do that because I do not want to control people's minds. That's one of the things. That's actually one of the things that makes me hate a certain section of hitting a certain political side, because they think they have the right to control everybody's minds. And sorry, I'm not going to do that. I didn't get to catch much of it, but I thought it was all right from what I saw. I did see that, and yes, that was fake, and something made to yeah, that was fake. Unfortunately, I wish, because I don't like Sap. I wish it was real, but unfortunately, it was fake. But yeah, I mean, anything where Dustin's the ring general, it's going to be at very least okay. Oh my, Gold Dust. Whoop, whoop. Yo, what's up, Scott? Good to see you, pal. Whoop, whoop. We just got done watching the finish to the 4-way TNT title match where Dustin Rhodes went over. And he now holds 3 fucking belts by himself. Shatter Dream Kicks, pal. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, I missed that. I apologize.
The most unexpected things just went down, and we couldn't be prouder to be a part of any TNT champion. Fans to Amazon is now making it even easier to connect with your favorite AEW merchandise on and off the screen. Search Shop the Show in your Amazon shopping app for access to our official AEW store. Support your big wrestlers like Travis.
Yeah, unfortunately, like as soon as I saw it, I wanted to run with that and just make fun of him, but it's like, this is the internet. Those things can be faked. Let's find out. Let's make sure it's real before we run with it. Yeah, for real. That's some hard. Yeah, for real. Good for Dustin.
There's a reason why we would agree to this. We're young bucks, man. You guys are just just two dumbasses. My mission has always been to retrieve the metal, get it.
You're talking about Adam Cole, Scott? Hey, he's the reason why they call it Thighful. I still have that screenshot. 24 karat, pal. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, I guarantee you Dustin was the guy who put that match together because that's just how brilliant he is. Yeah, I agree. I agree with you, cold-blooded. Let's just say from my personal experience, sometimes the best corrective action some people need, they just need to take an ass whooping. They need to get knocked on their ass. And we'll just leave it there. No, for their own good. Yeah, oh man, I'm sorry. I am so sorry you got to share a city with that dude. Trust me, I know what it's like to share a city with in a hometown with just awful people. Well, the Osprey entrance was cool. Yeah, it's up next. Osprey's making his entrance right now. What am I drinking tonight? I got some a New Amsterdam Pink Whitney. Yeah, I know. Oh, fruity drink. But man, I'm sorry. Pink lemonade vodka is delicious. I'm sorry. And I also got a couple of shots of the New Amsterdam tangerine and mix it in with that, which gives a little bit of an extra flavor, pal. Whoop, whoop.
Very hardworking crew do not get their due often enough. The entire week, come here, it's been amazing.
Yeah, pal. Whoop, whoop. I did not know two men could have a baby. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, pal. Oh, nice, Jay Hall. Whoop, whoop. Oh, nice. Hey, what's up, Sonic? Good to see you, pal. Whoop, whoop. I didn't catch that. Well, I was making a joke about the typo when he said Nick Khan and Shad Khan got a son of Tony Khan. And I said, I did not know two men could have a baby. Yep. Hope all's well with her and the family. Hey, what's up, Jimmy T? Whoop whoop. Good to see you, pal. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I've a little too much to drink. My bad. My bad. I apologize. I've had a little bit too much. My bad.
Just because we're two of the best singles wrestlers on the entire planet doesn't mean you can get it done against one of the best tag teams of all time. You're right. The Bucks, not just blood brothers. I mean, they are that cohesiveness is genetically there. I think I see another limited coming to the arena. Well, no, it's for the 40. Get a fleet of other guys. I do it. Money for it.
Yeah, that is pretty awkward. Like, like I think, yeah, if she'd be working anywhere in wrestling, it'd be a WWE, you know? Oof. Okay, this is kind of a cringe entrance. Like, I get the founding fathers thing they're trying to do. I get that. I know, man. Whoop whoop. We're always good, pal. I mean, I appreciate the effort. It just came across as kind of cringy and cheesy. But I appreciate the effort and creativity.
You've heard of Washington crosses the Delaware. We just witnessed Jackson's cross on the first baseline. It might if I was wearing one, I'm sure. You know, I'm thinking about during this whole thing, it says, where are the young bucks?
Before we start any little smoky toky time, whoop whoop. What are you doing wearing pants in here, pal? You know we don't allow pants in here. Kid, take them off, pal. Agreed, Lab Rat, but at least with them, it seems they're more self-aware and kind of leaning into it. Meltzer's completely oblivious. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, these two guys, Matthew Nicholas, Shivani, like them or not, when it comes to tag team contests, he's got the roll of power, man. Very incredible. When I first started here in AEW,
You're smoking some Hollywood tonight, pal. Yeet, yeet.
Yeah, you gotta be slick, you know. They're very creative in their tag team work, meaning Matthew Nicholas. As we talked about how individuals, Swerve and Ospreay, are so good on their own. They've seen some flourishes of them as a tag team. They've had some success, not nearly as much success as Matthew Nicholas have had as Nicholas takes down Swerve and Ospreay. Matthew. Oh.
You know, at some point, I'd like to see the Young Bucks become like the midlife crisis Bucks, and they come out to midlife crisis by Faith No More. Yeah, that was a bit weird, Sonic. That was a bit weird, like... Did that seem like Tony trying to get a one-up on WWE or something? That seemed very awkward. God, I hope not, Final Boss. God, I hope not. Yeah, this does look super choreographed.
Jackson able to kick out. Ospreay and Swerve obviously working on some tag team maneuvers. It's working thus far. Right hand. Jackson has Swerve lines him up, delivers the knife edge chop. Little flipper snap man right there. And have that wrist wrap along with a version of a snap man. Pull the flipper back. Good team back and forth. Good tags. Quick tags.
Oh, dude, I can't wait. I basically go to sleep. Like, I wish I could just sleep, and then when I wake up, it's nothing but more AEW, pal. There's nothing but AEW and sleep, Jimmy T.
Matthew charging in. Ospreay the boot up. Backs off Matthew. Elbow. Kick to the ribs. Ospreay falls off the chest. Gary actually done there, Ospreay. Cutter, perhaps. No! Oh! The legs get kicks in. Oh, my. Ospreay got nailed there.
Kind of a loaded question there. A little bit more specific. Yeah, give me crossover, pal.
Super kick party right here in the Lone Star State. We're seeing one of the best. I'm telling you, they are at their best. So much big match experience as a unit, as a team, meaning the Young Bucks in big stadiums, big buildings like this. Their poise is tremendous during these type of matches. That's got the experience. You have to have the uphill battles of Swerve and Ospreay grow steeper and steeper by the minute. And I'm referencing Japan, obviously, that history, meaning the Young Bucks.
My honest answer is I like both. But both have things that I wish they would change and do differently. I mean, pretty much like any other person. Of course, I'm sure the things that I think are good and the things I think it should change and be different or would differ from somebody else. You know, that's kind of how humanity works.
Doing his partner a disservice there. That's an old tag team trick. I mean, it still works. The ref has to do his job. He has to stay with the guy who's trying to get in to help his partner. In this case,
yeah, give me the baby oil, pal. We're having a ditty party. Whoop whoop.
In tag team scenarios, but relative to the experience of the Young Bucks, who compete almost exclusively. It was a massive gulf.
Take that.
I remember the last time Matthew and Nicholas wrestled. Fathers, Lansing Osprey on his forehead. The cover's made two. Nicholas.
Now I feel like doing the Austin Powers dance. Now I'm thinking, remember that part? Remember that scene in Austin Powers, Sonic, with Austin dancing for the fembots? No, now I'm thinking about that. Thanks.
Trying to get this little white field. Osprey. You see that massive set. Apparently, Gold Light Field has never pumped this much weight from their ceiling. It just speaks the enormity of this production. The scale of the mass of this event.
Get me breast guns, pal.
It's such a unique athlete. Osprey's really hurt. Ever since what happened on the outside to him, he is really hurt. I just fight back. And of course, that's basically the reaction. He's hurt. Look at that. One axe handle blow, he doubles over. Falls over. Does the super kicks.
All right, that's the end for part 2. So we're going to go to part 3 here. And only 2 more to go after this one. Whoop, whoop. Go to 1.5 times speed. All right.
You can see he's still there, but it worked. It makes it look easy. It's unreal how hard it is to do. What he just did. There it is. So Strickland, the legal man for his side. They now swerve the up kicks. Back off the Bucks.
Oh, jeez. Are you kidding me, Final Boss? Holy shit. I mean, why not? We got Meg the Stallions does SmackDown. We got Cardi B hosting SummerSlam, so why not Katy Perry, pal?
They're talking about how much injuries or punishment that Will Ospreay is taking. He is still down on the floor. We saw that just a few months ago with a lot of punishment.
Oh, shots fired, pal. Whoop, whoop.
Leaping over into the midsection. Ospreay slides back into the ring, but the Bucks, they'll swing on this and double. Organ Rana is there. Swerving Ospreay. Commanding the ring, but I don't think they're going to be in there for much longer. Swerving Ospreay, flying hard. Great teamwork. Up and over outside. Excellent stuff by Strickland and the aerial assassin. Communication as well. Got to get up in the ring, as you know, and they know as well. Don't even talk about communication. You know what we saw Thursday at Collision after from the previous night, after jumping off the air.
I did catch that, and honestly, I thought it was all right. I thought it was actually one of Goldberg's better matches. I mean, he actually sold and put Gunther over. And I think a lot of, and yeah, it did go a lot longer than it should have, but I think a lot of that was because Seth Rollins legit got hurt and they had to pull time. Impressive stuff there. We heard Hangman Adam Page attempt to really air with Swerve Strickland, and it seemed like he was successful in doing so. Hangman, he said that he never wanted the Bucks to cost Swerve the AEW World Championship. And if the shoe was on the other foot, Hangman, he wouldn't believe Swerve, but he's seeing. Put that behind him, so you know Swerve's coming into this match. A little extra. He thinks so to speak, but right now the Bucks hit the back of his head hard. That yeah, it's got to be right. It was an emotional time for both men, really. Bucks. Yeah, I guess that's a spot where we'll disagree. I thought it was pretty decent, and I thought Goldberg did a great job. You know, I thought Goldberg worked his ass off and sold his ass off for Gunther.
1 year opportunity on a world title for himself and for Strickland if he would.
Nice, pal.
Amazing on the Bucks. So much added pressure. It's not just yourself and the opportunity that you're fighting for. It's the other man on your team. Correct. And that could be a very, very quick way to engender some very difficult feelings that would really test the strength of the bonds these two should be launched out.
$25,000 fine. But here's what I liked about the Gunther Goldberg match. Goldberg sold for Gunther, but he made Gunther work for it, and Gunther rose to the occasion. And that's just my opinion as a former worker. Yeah, absolutely. He did business. Got to respect that. And I thought he made Gunther look good on the way out. Yeah, I got to believe that it's about, yeah, I'm 100% with you on that. I 100% agree with that. All right, man. Have a good night. Hope to catch you on the next one. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, it seemed like they called an audible because even like LA Knight was kind of like a little bit like, what the fuck when he went over. Yeah, he did look a little bit old, but at least he brought his, I'll say this, Goldberg brought his working boots tonight. Yeah, there is no way. And to Goldberg and Gunther's credit, I thought they did a decent enough job filling that time.
Once again, they got something in mind here as well. A little communication between the two before they went to the corners. And they know already, I think the Bucks know what they have in mind. But Strickland and Ospreay are fighting their tails off on the top of these bubbles here to prevent the Bucks from doing whatever it is they want to do.
Yep, that, and they also told the story of Goldberg having his knee injured. Anytime he started looking like he was about to get make a comeback, Gunther went right for the knee and started getting right back on heat. We were just so close to losing out on 2 EVPs. We're going to be careful now. Yeah, and again, that's the natural thing. That's just a totally natural thing. Yeah, it might have been Lab Rat, and it was actually, I mean, again, I thought it was a decent match. Which to me, I think that tells more for Gunther. The fact that he pretty much carried that, and all Goldberg had to do was just do his job as a babyface and sell. Yeah, for real, Sonic. I mean, dude had a heart attack and still went over. I think, right? Oh yeah, cause that was a long ass show. Yep, yeah, basically, his son basically has a golden ticket to go to the company. Absolutely, you are correct. I'm not sure how Will kicked out. The Bucks will reflect also. Yeah, the Seth Rollins entry didn't even take the crowd out of it. It's kind of like, huh? And this crowd has witnessed so much more to come. And this battle, high stakes. We've said it time and time again. But right now, the Bucks, the tag team, perhaps the greatest, if not the greatest of all time, in full control. They're going for this. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, turn the fan off there. Yeah, like this. Yeah, this is the spot where you actually have somebody kick out of the EVP trigger.
His face down. He's not moved since receiving the inverted hit blade, but somehow Osprey fights on. I was kind of wondering, what can we do? I'm just thinking that. He has kicked out. Very impressive maneuvers by the Bucks beating Osprey. Like it kicked out shortly. Osprey right now defenseless. You're not kidding. They didn't kick this guy's face, unfortunately, Ben. This is eerily reminiscent of what they changed Swerve. They handcuffed him to the red coat. Covered him with the super kicks. Big Don, the spike shoe. Oh, they're going to go super kick together here. I think you saw the bottom of your shoe. Yes, it's Swerve. He's running interference. Watch out.
Okay, I will say they at least paid off some storyline stuff in this. All right, at least there's some spots in this match that make sense in the story, you know, as far as story goes. Like, for example, Swerve taking the bullet for Osprey, who did the same for him earlier. Or several weeks ago, I should say. I agree. The execution of the spot, stupid. At least the idea and the story they're trying to tell, at least that part made sense. Execute, yeah. As far as that execution went, yeah, stupid. Yeah, I do agree with that final boss. Yeah, when they get into that kind of stuff, that does kind of take it out for me. Where it's like you can tell the story you're trying to tell without doing unrealistic, unbelievable shit that doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna have some more pizza, pal. Whoop, whoop. So yeah, Swerve and Ospreay over, pal. Whoop whoop. Yeah, I do agree with you. They could have. There's a lot of things they could have executed a lot better, but overall, like, I would say All In was a success. To what degree, that's debatable, but I think it was a successful event. Yeah, and that's a mistake. You can't cater to the pop. That will eventually, you continue to do that, that will eventually, the well will dry up. That'll be a death knell. And honestly, you know what? That's the most important thing about the show. If it ends on a high note and a good note, and that's the last thing in people's minds, you did your job. That's a good show. Yep, you can have a bad show that's saved by a great ending. And on the flip side of that same coin, you can have a great show that's killed by a horrible ending. Make a return to AEW after sojourn to Japan after competing and start. It was a surprise entry. One of the Casino Gauntlet match earlier this year, and she and Statlander, since they locked eyes in that Casino Gauntlet match earlier this year. See, that's a little advanced thus far. What it was for both Statlander. Statlander to the ropes with Bane. Follows her up with the elbow strike. Statlander returns into one of her own. Statlander. Ooh, nice block. Yep, but well, let's just see how long the current AEW champion will hold his title with MJF with the contract. Takes herself out of play, but perhaps not a step. Here we go. On the outside, she finally goes to Penelope is out here watching it back up there. Whoop whoop. Oh, there you go. Right some time ago, he sold Iron Girls are very close friends. Right now, it's about an opportunity for Women's Day and a future shot at the AEW Women's World title. They're very close friends, but the TS Championship crossbody. And since then, yeah, that's fair. He's not really had any career-making matches like a lot of these other guys have had. That is true. And by that I mean like ones that develop and define your character. You know, I'm talking like, you know, Bret Hart, Stone Cold WrestleMania 13 type of matches.
So she's red hot right now. Got Tyler right here. Whistle by Statlander gets out of it. Ty does her an elbow. Oh, for Ty Mello. The launch off of Mega.
We got Ty Mello, pal.
Flush of the jaw. Anna James, the second, coming out here with Ty Mello. Just point that out. She's on the outside. Yeah, Anna here to watch the back. Ty Mello is face this. Reverse it. And look at this time. Has got back.
Yeah. Speaking of calling audibles, would anybody be mad if I called an audible here and for this women's gauntlet I did it to 1.7 times 5 speed, 1.75 times speed? Yeah, that is kind of a bit overkill. That is a bit overkill. I get they're trying to establish their own identity and brand. Oh, wait, Harley Cameron. Oh, that was at least good to see in here. All right, so for this match, for the women's casino gauntlet match, you're going at 1.75 times speed. Whoop, whoop. All right, after this next entry comes out. Get me Thekla, pal. Fuck you. No, fuck you. You, fuck you. No, you, fuck you. You, fuck you. Oh, for real. Harley's always entertaining, always great for a laugh. Yeah, get me speed, pal. Whoop, whoop. That clip was so great. That clip was so great for all the wrong reasons. We got Julia Hart, pal. Oh, and here we go. We're going to line ourselves up right up for you to... Wow. And then, yeah, the two women in the ring. Okay, we're going to line up for you to hit us with a moonsault. Are you kidding me? Holy shit. Wow. 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 I'm sorry. As a worker, I'm like, what the fuck? How did that even get past the agent? Holy shit. All right, so what happens is Julia Hart comes into the ring. You two who are in there, you just huddle, and then she comes in and does the moonsault on you, and you just stand there and take it like, huh? How does that make any fucking sense? Yes, she was singing her song. She was singing her song, Lab Rat, yes. Yeah, no slow entrance. Queen Eminata, instantly the best worker in the ring by default. Yeah, like wow. Yeah, this has been bad. This match, okay, I can say this match has been bad. Multi-booker of the year, pal. Oh yeah, I love it too, Jimmy T, because it just shows how much of a banger their song is, pal. I mean, if it's good enough for them to sing on their way to the ring, that's got to be a banger, pal. Just ask Rhea Ripley.
Superflex is possibly done here. At least
Let's just say I make sure I have yeah, I'm with you on that, final boss, for sure. Whoop whoop. Yeah, let's just say I make sure I keep extra socks handy when I'm watching Raw or whenever I'm watching wrestling. It's like once like you hear a ching ching jiggle ching 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 ching. Oh yeah, dude, that's it. Oh yeah, he my final boss, yeah. Cause it's a beautiful day. We'll put him in the wash, pal. Yeah, that's a win streak, pal. Whoop whoop. Oh, nice, dude. Nice, J-Ho. That's awesome. I'm sure we have, man. I am sure we have. Hee hee, Shimon. You want to see my pleasure room? It's every episode of Dynamite, Rampage, and Collision on VHS and DVD. Oh, there's no reason to feel dirty about. There's no reason to feel dirty, man. No reason to feel dirty, Jimmy. We're all dirty down here, Georgie. So take off all your clothes. No, I'm not. No, I am not subjecting you guys to that. No. He alphabetizes his hate. All right, so I'm guessing the favorites to win this are either Chris Statlander or Willow Nightingale. Oh my, pal, we need some water. That's how hot that is. Yeah, gives a whole new meaning to the term. Banger after banger after banger, pal. Whoop, whoop. Yep, I also saw Denise Salcedo trying to imitate it. It was so fucking awful and cringe. Oh, crikey. It's awakening a different kind of bass here, mate. Yeah, it is pretty awkward. Oh, wow, Athena went over. Okay. Well, about time she kind of moved on from ROH and into the main roster. Like, it's been a minute.
Continues here in Arlington, Texas. Speed, Kevin Knight, Speedball Mike Bailey. They will challenge the first thing is Sean Richmond and Bobby Lashley for the AEW World Tag Team Championship.
I'll put it to you this way. I'll put it this way, Final Boss. I actually went through all my tube socks, washed and dried them, and I'm still going through that load once again. Whoop, whoop. So I got to get my shit in, pal. Yeet. How long this show's fucking going? Oh yeah, all in. Oh my. What a maneuver.
Earlier tonight, we defeated the Outrunners. That time with Cash Wheeler. And they have staked or attempted to stake their claim at the next minute challenge for the AEW World Tag Team Championship. I know Mr. Broadcast probably points out a very serious position is at the already sealed your left. Yeah, sure. That's right. You know, so the next year, the next stretch.
I'm not a fan of the sandals, man. I hate sandals, man. I don't know what it is. I can't get with them.
Introducing first, the big guys for Disney, who is back MVP and engineer. They are the AEW World Tag Team Champions. They, Kurt, People, Shelton Benjamin, Bobby Lashley.
Wait. How are FTR challenging the Hurt Syndicate? I thought it was supposed to be Jet Speed. Like, what happened here? Did I miss something? Oh my. Oh no. What a maneuver. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Okay, so here they come. So how did FTR get added to this thing? Again, unless I missed something. Oh, they're here on commentary. My bad. Whoop, whoop. Hey, give me open zipper policy, pal.
In a very short time to climb the ranks of the tag team scene here in AEW. Shown just a willingness to endure incredible amount of punishment at the hand of the Hurt. Keep coming back, but now the Hurt's going to get on the attack. Spot by the champions. They need to be aggressive. Not one team, but two teams. Coming at their titles right now. And also, the last time we saw the Hurt Syndicate together, they were being beaten around. And it was the patriarchy that came in to pick up the pieces. We've never seen Bobby Lashley except Mitchell like that.
It's 6 o'clock, pal. Whoop, whoop. On a completely unrelated note, make sure to clean up. Whoop, whoop. Oh, nice. All right, that's the end of part 3. Moving on to part 4. One more part to go after this one, pal. Man, they were not kidding. This is going to be a marathon tonight, even at these speeds. Yeah, we're going to go 1.7 speed for the rest of this. This is too much. This is way too much. Holy shit.
I'm crying under this ring. I'm laying there for the next 5 minutes or so until I see an open card. And right now, competing thoughts between MJF and Cash Wheeler. But the action in this ring may be world title. Just not before we get out of here. You gotta let go. Not chance shut up. I don't get much chance to speak, but how about you shut up now? You won't leave me alone. He's a big fanboy for you guys. I can't blame him. Now's not the time. I know it's not.
Lab Rat, I caught a clip of that. Let's just say the fan cam footage I saw, there is a child legitimately crying that got picked up on the microphone. Like I saw a fan cam footage of that. It's already been taped. Yeah, for real. Like this thing's a stretch to get through.
I do appreciate it. Just need to go to work on Nick Wayne. Isolated. I do find it disrespectful that Jesse steals a lot of FTR moves for the guys, the flips. Oh, that really bothers me a little bit. I didn't get that whole talking about that. You got some definitely big flippy guys. Yeah, I appreciate Kevin not trying to steal my photos, but I'm not going to do anything about it right now. I've seen you guys do plenty of that. I'm trying to think the last time I did flip. Nick Wayne looking for the knockout shot, but Kevin. Jesse doing a really good job in the speed.
Seriously, it was actually a good spot. I'll say this, so it was a great spot. Maybe. Yeah, that sounds very similar, Final Boss. Exactly. Yeah, there's a point where it's like, yeah, it gets fucking old, and it's like, this is going too long. Let's wrap this shit up. Let's wrap it up, B. Wrap that gavel up. Yeah, and it's also kind of comes from wrestling on Ian Rotten IWA Mid-South shows that go 4 to 5 hours, and it's like, shit, bro, come on. Can we get this done so that we can, get the ring broken down and put on the trailer before midnight? Like, shit, bro. Before 1? Like, come on. Yeah, like there are some indies out there that are just insane with how long they go. No joke. There was one indie I used to regularly work for, and there's a period I worked for them about 2 to 3 times a month, or 1 to 2 times a month. No joke. They would have anywhere from anywhere from 9 to 14 matches. I'm sorry, 12 to 14 matches and 3 to 4 intermissions.
I was the one to actually ask Tony Khan to get Soap up, and I think Soap is incredibly to me. I think he's incredible talent. I think above all though, I love having friends. He's like he takes away from what I get facially. You know what I mean? Yeah. You're talking about Stoke. Big Stoke. The next veteran was looking for the rising straight in the corner. Oh, we got right to the chest.
Whoop, whoop. Never trust a fart, Jimmy. Yes, it is still the tag team title match. Yeah, for real, dude. This is going on long as fuck, dude. Tell me, how does it feel? Man, I can't remember those lyrics off the top of my head. I apologize. One that is coming, another one that's coming to mind is "She's Deeming in Digital." Bitches. Oh yeah, those are such great days, man. Yeah, yeah. Or you had some ones I wanted to put on a mixtape. Man, remember back in the and that's something that these kids today won't know what won't know what we're talking about. Taping it when it comes on the radio. Because on the radio, you put a cassette in, hit it, and then as soon as it starts playing, you hit record.
McWayne, some tremendous voice for his age, for his level of experience to be here under the bright lights of Globe Life Field. We can actually the elbow. See ball.
This is way too choreographed and planned out, and people having to be in the right place at the right time. Yeah. I'm not sure if there is, but there should be. Yep. Relics of a better but older time, pal. Wait till Christian ate the spear, pal, and got pinned. Hurt Syndicate on top tonight, pal. And give me the golden toe, pal.
There you go.
Y'all slow down to So the patriarchy just turned on Christian. Vert the Ferk. Yeah, I agree with you, Lab Rat. The Tony looks like he's finally trying. It looks like he's finally ready to fight. Yeah, I think I have an idea of what happens here, pal. I think I got a bit of an idea of what happens here. I think I got a bit of an idea, pal. I see clearly everything has come to light. And he's got Spike with him, pal, too. Yeah, yeah. Although to be fair to Edge, I'm sorry, Cope, all the heels dropped what they did and watched him do his pyro and waited for him to start coming down in the ring before like they did anything. Sadly, I think she passed away earlier this year, Jimmy. Yeah, absolutely. Like this is the definition of the.
Find yourself.
Yeah, like the definition of the term fan service. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, it is some hypnotizing pyro, pal. Good question. Did he? Doesn't look like he did. At least the way he sold it, he didn't. Doesn't look like he did. Get me Forbidden Door, pal. Oh, dude, the pyro in your pants. There's nothing like it, pal. Nothing like a nice pyro in your pants. Well, the question is, what are you doing wearing pants?
Shows for AEW in the UK. What it's been so far, but right now it's the time for our first of 3 massive main events here.
New event. Held in the middle of a volcano, pal. AEW eruption. Get me burnt bits and pants smell, pal.
Anymore. I'm a I have lived for this. This is my move. I have tried for this. This is my legacy. I have bled for this. This is my destiny.
Live from the volcano, pal. AEW eruption. Yeah, pal. Woo woo. Live from the volcanic zone, pal. Good thing we are not doing a belt count tonight because this entrance would have fucked all of us. 8 cheerleaders, each wearing a belt. I think Mercedes is kind of aware of what's going on and made a rib out of it. Yeah, get me Cope and Seethe, pal. Or 6 belts, or however many there are out there. Oh, wait, those are all on Mercedes' belts. That's why it's only 6. Okay. All right, that's actually kind of clever. I like that. Belts and belts, everyone gets a belt. Now, unfortunately, I apologize. I just didn't. It took me a minute to catch it that that the belts they were wearing are actually Mercedes' belts. Yeah, for real. Like when you get a long show, that kind of happens, pal. Yeah, especially in that giant ass fur coat and all that shit she was wearing to the ring. Yeah, that was smart. And of course, you know Tony was going to do something creative and brilliant. Oh yeah, that's right. Still got Okada and Omega, and then Hangman and Mox. Fuck, it's gonna be a long night. All right, we'll do one. For like the packages and the entrances, we'll do 1.25 times speed, and then the matches we'll do 1.75 speed. I'm sorry, this shit's just way too long. They went way too long, and it's getting late here. Where in the world is Tony Storm Diego? Yeah, you would think with like a Keith Mitchell's knowledge in there, they would know how to do something like that, like have replays, you know, in the middle of the match. Yeah, that's bizarre.
Ladies and gentlemen, the first match of the Triple Mania event, the Raw is the AEW Women's World Championship. Introducing the challenger from Boston, Massachusetts. She is the TBS the CEO. Seat. Accompanied by Luther from stage 7, Warner Brothers Studios. She is the AEW Women's World Champion. Thomas Tony Storm.
It's clear. It is the favorite here on the team. first of 3 main events is set to begin. Just because Tony Storm is the sentimental favorite, does that make her the odds-on favorite?
No, not at all. As a matter of fact, she told the New York Post, she said, I'm not just defending the title, I'm defending my legacy. I'll do whatever it takes to protect it. What you got to do, Taz?
No doubt, man, but Monet is a belt collector. It's all over the world. There's a bunch, except this one. That's a state for
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
See, it's a little bit of a feeling out process here. Expected stroke lock up. Got being for position. I think that Tony was smelling Mercedes. Rubbing her head up against her. Champion and challenger, part ways. Continental style. Again. You know, it's you can feel a lot in lock up with your opponent. You can feel where that body weight is shifting and whatnot. Well, you'll see that a lot in matches. Given the way that the hostility grown between these two women since Mercedes Moné won the 2025 Owen Hart Foundation tournament, since she earned the #1 contendership for the AW Women's World Championships, it's like those hostilities have increased day by day. I'm a little surprised as to the slow pace to start this one. A little bit. They will probably be able to get matches 20 more for Mercedes. They need to show respect. They really do. As much as they have problems with each other, understandably, I don't know if Mercedes respects anyone on the female or male roster, to be honest with you. That's just my opinion of Mercedes. I mean, I think she's awesome, but I don't think she respects anybody, and that's fine. I think that's right. We need to a big predicament here, Mercedes. They're not here to respect people. You're not here to be friends with people. You're here to make money. Well, I'm a challenger. And when you win titles, you make more money. Mercedes back at it. Contract now. Rolls through. We're going to statement maker, but Tony Storm did a good job of getting her. Alleviate a little bit of that, but she knows. Storm knows she's got to get to those ropes. But good, quick counter there. Hello. Well, she's starting to deserve that, hasn't she? Well, so. Take direction, final championship. Pitching. Mercedes Moné off the line. Tony Storm's going to take flight. Mercedes. She's still there. Mercedes states. She's still still. Steadfast Butler. Time is Tony Storm. It's nuts too. Oh, that's Mercedes to the outside. Look at the challenger. Oh, Tina. What's going on here?
You know, if we got enough belts here, pal. Good old Luther, pal. All right, if Luther was ever to take a bump, this is the time for it. Like, this is the time for it. Yeah, it looks like we're still in the first part here because they're kind of trying to build. Looks like they're trying to build. And try to set the foundation of the story they're trying to tell. And shout out to Luther, man. He's a champ, pal, taking that bump. And here's one thing I will give AEW credit for. They make sure to, like, anytime Luther bumps, they make it mean something. And they make them sporadic, like very sporadic.
Mercedes greeted once again by Doris Booze. As she now mocks AW Women's World Champion titles on the storm. You can't get this. It's fair as fair. Referee Aubrey Edwards. Champion will hold you guys.
Yeah, I forgot we're stitching 1.75. My bad.
Knowing that she has to beat Tony Storm.
Forgot to switch it. My bad. We're going 1.75 times speed. Because, yeah, it's just, yeah, a lot to get through here. That's actually a great point, Final Boss. That's a great point. They were kind of put in the unenviable position of we have to follow Cope's return. Like we're kind of on the down, like we're kind of like, you know, if the show's a roller coaster, we're on like a dip after a one of the high points of the ride, you know, if that makes any sense.
Not a lot of force on that kick out. Yeah, it's been dished out a lot of punishment. Monet has dished out a lot of punishment onto Tony Storm, so I get it.
Jonathan, again, that's to me that's more of a bad structure writing thing than more of like yeah, if any you depend, at least they have the crowd in it.
Tony Storm showing her first really bit of anger here in this matchup. She was right on top of Mercedes. Process and going through the emotions because of the head games that Mercedes has been playing, not the head games, physical games.
But yeah, as far as like when it comes to writing and structuring a show, yeah, like this is the wrong this is the wrong spot for this match, is following Cope's return. Yeah, wrong spot for this match.
Still has a 2-1 on the wrist of the champion. Yeah. Strong key lock on the arm. So right now, if you are
again, Tony still doesn't know what he's doing, but at least it looks like at least Tony's now trying. Like it really felt like Tony was trying to make a statement with tonight's show. And I got to appreciate the effort. And him like finally taking this shit seriously. Really starting to take it seriously.
Trying to use what she knows best, and that is that she's Excalibur with a hip attack. Kind of got her up. Reversal. And Tommy maybe here. Yes, got it. Storm drops from the hands together to prevent awful extension of her arm by Mercedes Monet and rolling with her as well, rolling towards her. That's the key to alleviate the pressure on your own bicep when you're caught at GG Tommy. Mercedes kicks the legs, slams out Tony once again. Tony desperately trying to cling on to her own fingers, her own hand to prevent that full extension because we talked to guys at the end about how damage. But it's really locked with the GG. Mercedes latching on tight.
Yep, he absolutely needs help formatting a show. And if he could get over his own ego and give the right people a call, his show could instantly become better overnight. He just needs to swallow his pride. Whoop, whoop.
holding it out. It's fading. Mercedes is fading. She's attacking the brake. Spot the brake. Using any and all to escape from the brake. Well, it's not the most technical thing, but the street works. Well, not the street, but she wants to win AEW Women's World Title, so I respect it. Mercedes did. Mercedes, oh, God. No. That's a nice swap by Mercedes.
Yeah, I agree. Those fans don't.
It's 6-10. Yeah, she got all laced up too, Mercedes does.
Yeah, I do agree with you on those grounds, Final Boss, but the men and women who go out there and bust their ass in the ring and actually try and give a shit, they do deserve better. In spite of those marks in wrestling, in spite of those mark wrestling fans. I mean, look what we saw tonight with Adam Cole. He might be done. Like, that dude might legit be done. And for what? To please a bunch of fans who will forget about him as soon as replacement comes along?
I'm sure I saw a little bit. Maybe wrong, it's right, but I know, yeah, that is. There you go. Big nose, potentially broken. We're taking a look at two of the greatest women wrestlers I've ever seen.
Oh, damn, dude. Yeah, that's a long show, pal. That is a long show.
He thinks that on some level, Tony Storm knows that she's in a bit of trouble. She needs to end it. I definitely think that's the case. Regarding what's going through. Get hold of her other wrist, might be tough because she's in that tight being there. That'll work. The version of a double wrist lock. Mercedes the grip tight on the forearm, but now Tony Storm, if she wanted to tilt forward a little more, she could get Mercedes the big one to step. You mentioned that Storm. That's another core strength as well. She's just a powerful lady. Oh, she's much of this match. She what's going on with her nose and throwing and whatnot. Mercedes for the knees, off the ropes. Tony Storm avoids underneath. Tony Storm, Tony Storm, where did you pull that one from? Yeah, I mean, I thought she saw a little like that, something like that. Similar type of a little different. So almost I think into a cutter. She typically does his into a chin. That's the match for the AEW Women's World Championship. But a big build up to this one. There's no doubt, but it's been worth the wait. Two of the greatest I've seen in the world. Chamber and now Mercedes Maker. You see Tony, her arm is free. Yeah, it's not that she's big. It's just a side headlock, but it's tight. And it's tight. I mean, she's in tight. The hip is nice and flat, meaning Mercedes, like a whip, or a body whip is leading into the ear. Oh, Tony, how about Storm? Nice little Tony. Look at Storm around here. See her lane. She's got a good grip on the face. Mercedes here. Now Mercedes trying to roll to the ropes. I force the break. Or no. She rolls the rope for momentum to get from the shoulders.
Woo woo.
Quick transition. Tony Storm trying to make the money fall to the bottom rope. The hard hold to get out. You gotta get to that bottom rope. Storm knows it. Mercedes her feet. Tony Storm to her. Mercedes More than the lower back that time. That's going to bring Mercedes in to cover. I think that slows going to bring Richard on. Just not easy, but I think. Mercedes been down. Oh, wait a second. This is awesome, guys. Mercedes ahead by 20 Storm. Yeah, the tree identified. 20 Storm has been breathing through her mouth. Yeah, she has just the nose.
Yeah, it is weird a little bit. They're a little bit more believable in women's matches. Especially, I think they have more tendency to use them right. And Tony Storm over Mercedes Moné, pal. Yeah, she's been selling. Yeah, she's been selling that finisher. Like, yeah, she's been selling that finish. So yeah. Yeah, it looked like Tony was checking with the ref. Hey, is she okay? Yeah, but we're about to see it, pal. Whoop whoop. All right, I think we need another round of Smoky Toki. Whoop whoop. Yeah, it's been a long night.
Somehow I knew this day would come.
Yeah, that was a good finish. That was a good finish.
And I was happy to leave it at that. I was happy to close the book because on that day it proved out to us. And of course, you had to come to AEW.
The best bout machine.
The Kenny Omega I am today is a different because Ichika Okada of today is a different man.
The next world is what you're seeing in AEW ring. Kenny Omega, Ichika Okada, winner, take all. The winner, the brand new AEW Unified Champion.
The real defining rivalry. We can. 7 years we had our last match. So when it comes to this match, let's leave it on the ring. One final time for everything. Hey, my God, Omega. Now, Dallas, man, it started Kenny Omega. What the hell? And all in, it's Kenny Omega versus Ichika Okada. There's that one trick that you can pull to ruin it. I'm going to wipe you from the history books of all elite wrestling, Kenny. So I caught you. I felt good. I saw your blood. I feel great.
Whoop whoop. So I got only a little bit of weed ground up. I'm gonna use some of these stems as a little bit of extra padding, pal. Yeah, that's a stoner trick right there. Use stem if you're low on weed. Use stems as padding, pal. Whoop whoop.
Let's leave it on the ring. One final time for everything.
This is the end.
And welcome back, Jim Ross, and congratulations for kicking cancer's ass, pal.
See that? Snake. Dark Callus. The Rainmaker. What's up? To see you. Very pleased that you're able to join us here tonight. For the closing stretch, but all in Texas. one match to unify the AEW Continental Championship and the AEW Elite. Well, there's something. This story here is true. I'm so excited to be here, all my friends and fans. It's a hell of a situation. I'm determined not to accept the notion that no one's going to finish. All that, and that's a Rose broadcast today, all of us. So definitely thrilled that you're here. Very much. So thanks a lot, of course. Rainmaker, producer, Connor. Let's introduce me to the Philadelphia cheesesteak.
Whoop whoop. Smoky Toky time. Yeet yeet. Everyone knows what's up, pal. And I am watching this entrance. I'm watching Omega's entrance. Nice, pal. Whoop whoop. All righty, Lab Red. Always a pleasure hanging with you, man. Have a great night. Much love. Whoop whoop. Take care, pal. No, that's cool. That's a cool entrance. That's pretty cool, pal. Okada's graying, pal. But hey, at least he's graying gracefully. Yeah, that part was a little bit obvious. It was a little bit obvious there, pal. Alrighty, yeah, since we're actually in the Okada Omega match, we're gonna go 2x speed just because it's a long night, man. It's a long night, and this is the actual match itself.
Remains to be seen. Feels great for me to be out here. I was there in Japan advising Kenny, and now I find the tables are turned, and I'm advising the great Okada. You're right about Ian Murray. I think what we say about greatest rival.
Yeah, and also much respect to Kenny Omega for coming back from what he came back from and still performing at a high level.
I agree with you, Scott. These two guys, I think they look at these matches as challenges to be better than the last time they fought. Early. I think Omega's going to adjust his game plan a little bit, Taz, his approach, because he can't expose an abdomen. Things like that. You're right. Here's the problem, Taz. You know, core strength. Everything you do in that ring, as long as you're forward, but also you just get up and down. So he's in the
Yeah, if I'm the booker of this show and like putting this match together or putting this card together, the story of this match is Okada. You're targeting Omega's ribs the entire match. And I trust you guys to tell a story around that. Everybody else, you don't do shit with the rib. You don't do rib stories.
It's very dangerous for Omega to get in this situation. He's got to be able to protect himself, and you know damn well that Okada's not going to give that attention. No, he's not. He's knows Kenny so well. I'll dominate that in the next. It's a physiological possibility to protect your dominant core. It's the center of everything. I mean, especially if you have someone like Okada who can put a simple foot on each other. Give him a simple down. We're down a stretch. He's probably going to go Okada to submission at some point. Well, those are impactful. You see, Omega, with each swing, with each twist of his core, he is laboring intensely to go to those shots. Yeah, because with hips to your core, like. So the blow just too much. See, right here, he's in a lot of trouble, Kenny, man. How does match strategically address? Absolutely. And JR, speaking of history, historically, we've not seen Kenny Omega disadvantage levels drives for this vulnerable, this exposed. I agree with you. He's so resilient. But got to get back from diverticulitis and competed at a world-class level. What more do you got to say? There's the truth, Your Honor.
Like even at 2x speed, this is a good, like so far, this is actually a good classic old school match. You got Okada working heat on the ribs, sending Omega to the outside, distracting the ref. His manager gets a few cheap shots in. Yeah, this is some good old school shit right here. Yeah, I'm liking what I'm seeing so far, pal. Like so far, this is a good match. Yeah, JR's been on his like JR feels like he's on like I don't know what it is, like on a different level, you know? No, he just he just got done whooping Cancer's ass to come call like the AEW's biggest show of the year. Like I'm sure that dude's kind of riding a bit of a high right now.
Slips free and drops yet another elbow.
Yeah, when it comes to JR's commentary, he adds like a thoughtfulness and an insight that nobody else really can. And he really knows how to sell and tell the story of what's going on in the ring. Yeah, but Callus is a different animal, though. That dude's a totally different animal and unique in his own way. Like, I'll put you this way. I would definitely say that JR is a genius and Don Callis is a genius. But the way they are geniuses are extremely different. Yeah, that was good. I liked that move. Dustin was the right call. He absolutely was the right call on that. And that felt real with Adam Cole. Yeah, which should further fuel those rumors of her of her kind of being on her way out the door. Yep, and luckily it was the last two matches that basically made you think that it was a good show. Yeah, I mean, outside of like several hiccups, the show kind of did build and crescendo. Yeah, and reached a good climax for the finale. I mean, I'll put it to you this way. How's this for a comparison? How many people remember the undercard for WrestleMania 14? Well, you all remember Stone Cold stunning Shawn Michaels, winning the belt, and then Mike Tyson knocking out Shawn Michaels. You remember that?
Spoke about how at a very young age began wrestling under intense amount of pressure at a very high level. He began his career in Mexico, but then he was wrestling, and then at a very young age, he became the guy for the biggest.
That reminds me, I need to buy a new pair. I need to go out to the store and buy some more socks, pal. Whoop, whoop.
Once again, though. On a delivery, but slower on his cover, which is somewhat perplexing. Wants to keep on dishing out punishment. Normal human beings know that better than anyone. You gotta do it. Put it down. That's some sort of gut wrench. Just hold it. 24 hours. Get lifted, very chocolate. It's fine. Up on negative, and O'Connor is going to go bust. I think that's what it was. Big fence here. That's going to make it. Attacking the first blows. O'Connor. Changed the trajectory of that hold. Running down his own knees, O'Connor, right shoulder. So if getting snapped into the nose, into the shoulder. And upon smiling, because when you're in there, you know very well that you can hear the breathing. The pain. You know right away, especially with someone with the gut, what have you. You know. The breathing is key. You are correct.
Yeah, I will absolutely, after watching all of tonight's show, I will absolutely give AEW their flowers. Everybody from top to bottom, front to back, on camera, behind camera, everybody busted their ass tonight and to do their best to put on the best show they could. I will absolutely all day give them their flowers for that. Like, that very clearly comes across here. Yeah, they did do a good job building to the main events. They did. Yeah, I know, for real. Like, there was a point where WWE got so lazy and just like nonchalant and didn't care. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like screamed like fake corporate, desperate fake corporate. Like, we're willing to sell out. And indeed, they did.
Inches away from a decision being rendered. Take a look. Watch the impact of a foul face.
Yep, for real. And both of all those shows, all that, just to try to take all the attention away from AEW and All In, trying to oversaturate the market. And again, I will give AEW and Tony Khan all of the credit and flowers in the world for recognizing that and catching that and doing their absolute damnedest to put their effort in and put on the best show they could and put on a show that got people talking. I will give them the credit and the flowers all day long. They busted their ass on this show. Was some of the execution flawed? Yeah, absolutely. But the effort they put into it, you cannot deny it. Yep, Meltzer is the fulcrum point. Yep, absolutely. Meltzer is absolute. When it comes to tribalism, Meltzer is the fulcrum point. Allegedly, in my opinion, Meltzer absolutely is the fulcrum point. Oh, what did he say? Oh, did he really? What did he say? Of course, depending on, I'm pretty sure it might have been warranted considering it is WWE. Oh, I thought, okay, I missed that. Sorry. Well, I can't really argue that point. Yeah, stuff that happened before was way more important. Way more important. Although I am taking that in a bit of a little broad context of going back into the past, Yeah, I cannot. Yeah, I cannot disagree with that statement. Okada wins, pal. You know, and that was actually a good match. That was a good match. Nothing ridiculous. They told the story. Everything made sense. The logic and psychology was there. Yeah, it was a little bit anticlimactic. They didn't do a whole lot to build to it. They could have done a little bit more, but all right, on to the part 5 and final part for tonight. Woo woo. Oh, so a long one. All right. Yeah, we're gonna do 1.75 times speed. Yeah, it's just it's late. It's been a long night and day for a lot of us, pal. Whoop whoop.
We have a triple main event here at All In Texas. It is now time for the final match of the evening. It is the final match of my competition. It is Sharp Box. It is the page. It is consistent for the AEW World Championship. And it is right now.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's obvious what WWE / TKO is doing. And they're trying to, that's one of the things that Alvarez is actually better on. And he's actually got some wit to him. Like, and he's clearly making a joke, making a satirical joke about how like WWE is clearly trying to make All In Weekend about them by having 3 different shows. And I can't disagree with that either. I mean, it's obvious. Yeah, for real. Like, that's one of the things that does not help AEW's case is the fact that their fans are like rabid tribalists. Like, that does not help your case. That does not help you. Exactly, final boss. Exactly. And the hardcore fans will still follow. Hey, what's up, hey, bot? Good to see you. Whoop whoop. No, this is a replay from earlier. But no joke, this is a shoot. So All In started in the afternoon. It was still going when Saturday night's main event was airing. But no, this is a replay. Yeah, it was a long ass show. It was a long ass show. But we're in the main event now, pal. Whoop whoop. And hope work went well for you, pal. Yeet yeet. Okay, so yeah, so All In ended when the main event for Saturday night's main event started. Yeah, that's why we're watching this at 1.75 times speed because it's like, no, we ain't got time to watch this in normal speed. I'm sorry. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yeah, we got that's the main event right now. Hangman's already in the ring and Moxley's making his entrance. Whoop whoop.
That's a good point. John Moxley talked about this when I got down for the challenge. But one thing about it, he did not want to take the match at first. That's a good point. You're right about that, Tony. And of course, Hangman, every day, blue team. One more thing, that's a NATO victory. This is a victory. Success is not success, but that's victory over John Moxley. One time this evening, let's send it to the ring. Justin Roberts.
Yeah, that would be the safe bet. I haven't really read all this, heard everything of quite how the ending goes down quite yet. The crowd actually looks pretty great. Like it looks pretty full. They didn't announce a number though, but it looks like a good crowd. Like I would say at least 20K.
Spoken and demonstrative is our champion. What frankly just doesn't care.
Yeah, I'm sure some of those people at some point were like, okay, this is going so long. We need to go home.
So we're going to assume that the championship is inside that ring. Correct. We have the same. How would you say it? We have not. 73 games. They world championship. A rock slide on the face of the champion. Nasty. Yeah. In a hurry. Yes, sir. And, Texas Death, man,
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I think they have it set up for like half the stadium, if I have to guess.
The personalities involved in legends. They love this Texas Death match. Again, I the best all-time record in Texas Death match in AEW. 4-1 victories over Los Angeles. Should be totally watched. Remember, the winner.
Dude, that's actually kind of that's kind of a scary number there, final boss. 27,000 tickets distributed, only 12 to 15,000. So that means 12,000 people had tickets. Actually had tickets in their possession and chose not to go. That's kind of a scary metric. Yeah, pretty much. Not like when they brought WrestleMania 17 to the Astrodome. Nothing like that. I think there are some people that were there, at least earlier in the show.
draws first blood, but remember, the referee cannot.
And of course, Moxley's bleeding because why isn't he? Why? Because you know what? It's a match, and Mox needs to bleed. Yeah, late night AEW, pal. Whoop whoop. Ah, okay, that makes sense. That makes more sense. Okay, thank you. Ah, okay, gotcha. Give me pokey, pal. I'm sure that's going to be fun. GC Dub. Yeah, because that's that like those. Yeah, looking at like the distributed plus the compared to the actual attendance, that's scary, bro. Like that's something I'd be worried about. Yeah, that's not beyond their own possibility either. TK buying him himself. I'm not saying he did, but just saying like that's not beyond the realm of possibility. Is the finish really that good, Final Boss?
These guys are losing, and how's it going to affect their stamina? Well, it's inevitable. It has to. It will. There's a little slow motion action. You can see the impact right there. The barbed wire wrap steel chair to face the channel.
Oof. I'm sorry to hear that, Hey Pod. I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, cool.
So you're right, JR, but he can do that. He can stop it because he can take his time. He knows the man is badly.
Okay, cool. I know it's. Well, they probably will. But like they're already kind of planting seeds for some stories and matches that could lead up to Survivor Series already.
I know old school, but sometimes you gotta look at this damn thing and say nothing's enough. Because the rules that both men agree to. I understand the submission, but I'm an old rider.
Yeah, I think they can pull that off.
Here's the spot driver.
Because it does seem like they're starting to build the starting to plant seeds for Survivor Series already.
Didn't expect the knees and Moxley changed levels and Moxley not impressed. Not impressed. Impressed. Can I get it for him?
Yeah, the prices have gone completely batshit crazy insane.
What they think they're about to experience. Moxley's fighting it. It looks like Moxley, there was some barbed wire on that turtle.
I have not. Yeah, that's the first I've heard about that. All right, well, they're still going on. Grab a couple more sodas. Whoop, whoop, be right back. The broken glass, pal. Whoop, whoop. All right, hey, bud. Always good hanging with you, pal. Whoop, whoop. Have a great rest of the night. Have some fun with some Warhammer. Yeet. Warhammer painting. Yeet, yeet. Much love. Yeet, yeet. Yeah, pal. All right, Jay Hall. Always a pleasure getting to hang and chill with you, man. Whoop, whoop. Have a good night. Have a good sleep. Catch you later, pal. Whoop, whoop. Okay, about 20 or 23 minutes left, but again, we're going at 1.75 times speed, so it's not gonna be that long. We're almost at the end, pal. This has gone almost 4 hours, and this is with speed. Okay, we got Will Ospreay running. Hold on, let me guess. I haven't seen it yet, but let me guess what happens. Swerve comes to the aid of Hangman.
You know what? I think I might already do, but don't tell me.
He slid all over the guard. It's good. It's good shape of hospital. He's just like a Samoa Joe. Brilliant tonight. And then that's we talk about how many of you ball, how many of you see it is the most dangerous match in all of pro wrestling.
A lot happens. All right. Okay, cool. Yeah, yeah, this at least makes sense. Ospreay running down and getting taken out and stretchered out, that makes sense. Okay, cool. I'm with that.
And now, Moxley goes over.
Whoop, whoop.
Lord. Eyes are closed here. Got some high fives. Fist bumps going on. That's Anderson. Lots of certain victory. Hangman beat the count once again. Come on, kid, pull yourself up.
It's like a magic show, pal. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, to be fair though, he looked like he got legit fucked up and needed all that. So the visual really helped with that. Was that Darby? Oh shit, it's Bryan Danielson. All right, here we go. All right, I'm with this. This makes sense. Like, this makes a lot. Okay, this is logical. This makes sense. I'm with this. Oh, no. Okay, here's Darby. Give me Blue Panther, pal. All right, Doug. Yeah, this is like a okay, this is good shit. I like this. Yeah, like that was cool. And now that makes me wonder, was that thing of him coming out to answer Max Caster challenge on Ring of Honor, was that a red herring to kind of divert from this? If it was, good call. The young Bucks just ran in. We got a bed of nails now, pal. Dude, if it's Swerve coming out to help out Hangman, then yeah, that's it. That's good storytelling. I will give them their props for that. Don't tell me if it is. I think I already know it is, but don't tell me. All right, okay, we got Nana holding Marina. See, that's kind of a giveaway, pal. Yep, here we go, pal. Swerve laying everybody out. And Swerve throws the chain to Hangman. All right, that's good. That's good. All right. That was good. That's probably the okay. I will give Tony Khan his props. He took the whole Hangman Swerve story. That was probably the best thing Tony Khan ever did. He can hang his hat on that. That was well done.
Championship. This is the blood of Hangman Page. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Yeah, what a battle. What a battle. Cruel irony. But they briefcase this thing challenging to open. Not going to be any different. Page, Russell. See if it is on. He's a big the work. He's a big the
Hangman just pulled the belt out and he's holding it above his head. Yeah, fireworks are going off. Dude, yeah, that was a terrific pop, pal. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, for real. They did a good job playing into that. Yeah, that definitely one of his best matches. No doubt. Woo! All right. Yeah, pal. We're actually we just saw the closing credits for the show with Hangman holding the belts up high, pal. Whoop whoop, new champ. I mean, granted, we kind of sped through it, but we went through it, pal. Woo! Sweating here. Yes, I did. He was as passionate as he ever been. Like, I have not heard Jim Ross that good in a long, and like on top, like in his element that way in a long time. This year, especially with climate change awareness becoming more and more urgent, we zeroed in a little more tightly on whoop whoop. Yeah, pal. So for the rest of this week, everything's been posted for tomorrow, the rest of this weekend. And of course, Monday we got the Monday Locker Room, the Raw Watch Along, the Impact Attack. Yeah, for real. For real, like, yeah. Yeah, for the first time, for the first time in a long time, Jim Ross had something to call that was, for that. Yes, sir. And then I Like It Raw on Tuesday. And then the A Show, NXT Wednesday Locker Room, NXT Watch or NXT Replay. Yeah, then Wreckage. Yeah, we got Wreckage. We got a special Smack Attack later in the evening that night as well. Yeah, so much going on. Whoop whoop. How would I grade it? I would give this show, honestly, the main event it gave to me. I'll give it an A minus. An A minus. Yeah, the extra Smack Attack tomorrow evening. Whoop whoop. The population of companies that are trying to have a positive social impact is definitely growing. Younger workers, millennials, Gen Z, very much want to work with companies to have a positive purpose. More and more companies. Yeah, it's a great main event, but that is it for us tonight, guys. Man, long night. We need the energy for tomorrow. Much love. Anytime, Jimmy. Whoop whoop. Have a great rest of your night. We'll catch you the rest of this weekend and the rest of this week. Yeah, pal. Take care, y'all.